How's your headphones? Good? They're not too loud or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I like when I can hear myself in the headphones.
And that's why I do it for you.
Dude, I don't sound that bad when I sing Bosnian.
No, not at all.
Like, I sound freaking good. If you were one of the judges on Zvezda Grande, would you, like, press the button for me?
Yeah.
Dude, I sound pretty good.
Yeah, you do. Idemo na čaršiju.
See, you sound bad.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you sound horrible. You don't have, like, quite the seljak, like the seljak sound like I do. Like, idemo. Like that.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
need to do that. See, it's because you don't know how to talk.
No.
Idemo.
Well, I was like, I just stopped.
It has to be like.
Idemo na čaršiju, kako možeš ići na vremu.
Dude, I improved your singing skills. Like, you went down here. You went down here. All the way up fucking here.
We all the way up. Dun, dun, dun,
We all the way up.
Dun, 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 dun.
All the way up. It's because you got to do the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Roller coaster.
Can we start the episode?
Of love. Roller coaster.
Oh, did they say of love, love, love?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought it was ooh. Can we start the podcast?
Uh-huh.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Not everybody, reTARS only. Because if you're at everybody, you're fucking worthless scum, and we don't want you on this. You have to be a retar to be here. And to be a retar, you have to click the subscribe button down below and press the fucking bell icon down below if you're on the YouTube. And if you're not on YouTube, if you're on Spotify, follow. If you're on iTunes, follow and rate.
If you're in your car, follow and rape. What?
We have to say somewhat family friendly for the first 5 to 10 minutes for the algorithm.
Okay. Follow and withhold. From rape.
Anyways, welcome retards to episode number 43.
Stop.
I like how every week you're surprised. Like, it just goes up one number. Amelia knows better numbers than you, it seems like.
I'm just surprised that we still do this.
Like,
we've been doing this for 42 fucking weeks.
Speaking of, we have 43 subscribers now.
Who came back?
Someone else followed. So episode 42.
Hey, we have more subscribers than videos. That's cool.
We do. We're about to surpass that though. After next week.
Is it ever discouraging or sad to know that we've been doing this for 42, almost
every
a
day.
year?
I cry every day.
And we only have 43 people that have given a shit. I haven't even subscribed. The only reason I haven't is because I don't know how to log into my YouTube.
Make multiple YouTube accounts and log into it and subscribe.
Then everything that's been like, that's on my recommended things is going to be different.
Yeah, no, I was kidding. I was being stupid.
I don't want to do that.
That's fine.
So I can't subscribe.
That's fine. So today we are sponsored by
Rolled Gold.
Rolled Gold Pretzel Twists.
A
if you want
tiny twist, 1 pound.
If you want a snack that's salty, we got it just for you. Rolled Gold, tiny twists.
If you want a snack that smiles back,
get Goldfish, but this isn't a Goldfish sponsorship.
You want a snack that's gonna go straight to your butt crack.
Rolled Gold. So we want to, and also we are sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Where is it made from? What state has brought us this pleasure?
Well, Pepsi.
Huh? Oh yeah, I knew that.
Pepsi.
I knew that.
Doesn't say. New York.
Strano.
In Purchase, New York. That's just
dude. There's a MountainDew.com. You think they got merch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so
I know what I want for Christmas.
So what we like to do with these two sponsors is we like to chew up a lot of pretzels, and you guys are gonna fucking think that this is absolutely disgusting, but don't knock it until you goddamn try it, because I guarantee you're gonna be like, this is actually not that bad. Okay, if you're a fan of Mountain Dew and you like pretzels, You eat a lot of pretzels, right? You eat a lot.
I told you, like, you're almost like gagging and choking on it.
So they're like, it's just a ball. You can get it into a ball, and what that ball does, it acts as like a filter. It's a filter for your Mountain Dew to go through to your gullet, right? And that filter makes it taste. It's like sweet and salty. It's like Mountain Dew. It's like Mountain Dew pretzel. I'm telling you, it's the goddamn best thing ever.
You don't know if it's Mountain Dew flavored pretzels or pretzels flavored soda.
But together they do this rhythm. It's like fucking Beyonce and Jay-Z.
It's
just
like
works.
they're making love in our mouth.
Literally. It's fucking beautiful. It's a good tasting.
So you want to if you want it to feel like someone's making love in your mouth, Rolled Gold, some PepsiCo.
Mountain Dew.
I'm making the ball.
Oh, okay.
All of them.
So she's gonna show you guys. I'm jealous. I wish I was the one doing that because now I have to fucking talk like a dumbass to no one. No one's listening to this shit while she gets to goddamn enjoy fucking the best goddamn combination. And
you form it with the tongue.
Oh yeah, it's like you're picking, like you tie a cherry knot, but you just form a ball with pretzel. With moist pretzel. Yeah. See, I'm gonna zoom into that. See that right there? It's like, what is that? Oh, it's just a pretzel ball. It's just a pretzel ball. Have you never done that?
I want to deep fry this.
And then that acts as like a filter. You're gonna spit all over the place. Moment of silence. So good. I know. You don't swallow it with it. It's a filter. It's like a Brita filter.
It's a Rolled Gold filter.
It's a Rolled Gold filter, bro. I'm telling you. It's the fucking best. It works. And it's good.
And you let the Mountain Dew wash down little bits of that ball.
Yes. Yeah. It's like erosion. It's erosion. It's like you're pretty much forming a new Grand Canyon. You're forming a new Grand Canyon in your mouth, the Rolled Gold, because it is a golden canyon.
What name for gold?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a good fucking combination.
She's just a gold digger.
She take my money while I'm in need. Oh, she's just trifling. Yes, indeed. All the night. She takes my Mountain Dew with my Rolled Gold.
Jesus walks.
I thought you were going to say Jesus Christ. But it's Jesus walks with me.
His name's not Kanye anymore. It's Ye.
Yeah, it's always been Ye. Like that's one of his names. So
and then
8
you're
people
gonna have
died.
some. Look, there's pretzels stuck all up in my mouth. So what you do is you take a drink and you go.
Yeah, izmuchkat. Yeah. All right, so 8 people died at Astroworld.
So 15 minutes later.
So no, being serious, 8 people died at Astroworld, got stabbed with needles, and got trampled to death.
I'm just eating.
Happened Friday.
Dude, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Did you read the thing about people being injected too? That doesn't make any sense.
I was telling. Okay, Victor was like, "That makes no sense." I was like, "Yes, it does." Okay, think about it. Astroworld, 50,000 people. That shit's fucking packed, right? So many people. 80% of them are fucking some kind of drug. Either it's fucking, I was gonna say epilepsy, but ecstasy, Molly, shit like that. People are on shit over there.
But why
right?
why would they inject people?
See, someone commented, I used to be a drug addict. This was the first top comment on one of the things I read. He's like, I used to be a drug addict and I would never give away my drugs. But it's not that. It's not that. It's people that are batshit insane that got those drugs that probably don't do them, right? They don't probably do them, and they just fucking, you just walk around, stab people.
I'm going to go with
But because people were dying of cardiac arrest and shit. Okay, either it was that or there was drugs being handed out in the thing.
It could
like
be that
Molly.
they got like a bad batch, but then the youngest one that died was 14. But then again, you could be trampled on.
I think he was I think he was straight up trampled.
But,
I feel like I'm loud.
But
Go on. Sorry.
I heard that like. I heard that the Travis Scott guy was selling tickets even to a sold out show just to get more people in there, and some people thought it was just like way too many people there. And then sometimes he has a tendency at his concerts or festivals to like hype up the people bad and or like so much to get them to like swarm up on stage, like onto the stage past security. He could have easily been hyping up people,
but that's not his like. This is the thing. It's like. He can't be like, all right, gather around, children. I'm gonna sing.
No, I get that, but
like,
what doesn't make sense though is someone posted a video, and I don't know if it was taken down or whatever yet, but someone was posting a video of the concert where he's still performing while cops are there doing CPR and shit. So it's like you can't you can't tell me that like all the security guards, everybody else, like, dude, how else do they communicate? I'm pretty sure they can communicate really quickly to each other if there's
they should be able to, but the thing is, did they?
But that's what I'm saying. No one said anything or did anything. They said out of all those people, no one did anything. You can't tell me that, like, I understand if, like, one person were to fall or two, and then it's like they can't really, like, you know, maybe they don't see it. But it's like, obviously there's fucking cops there, and there's people there doing CPR. So you can't tell me that you're not seeing shit. And if you're not seeing shit, then what's the point of the security guards if you're not seeing anything? You know what I mean?
Who's seeing what? Travis Scott?
No, not him. I'm pretty sure he was like, he's busy doing his own shit.
That's okay,
I'm
that's
talking
what
about the guards and the securities that are by the line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There was a lack of communication.
Right.
Like, it was a complete lack of communication where, like, it just
But for him to still, like, do the show, that's weird, though, right?
Yeah, I think it is. Like, it's... I don't know if it was a lack of communication or what, but like, you know, like he's getting sued. Also, Drake is getting sued because he was up on stage during this problem as well. But it's like it kind of goes over like the Alec Baldwin thing. It's like who's to blame? You know what I mean? Like it's not like he has fucking nothing to do with who he's hiring and shit. He's fucking there doing what he's doing. You know, it's the venue or whatever the fact is. It's weird just crazy
to me because I've been to because we were going to talk about some of our concerts and like there was a few that I've been to that it's like it was just like chill, but there were a concert in particular that I went to, and it was like a female band or whatever, but they're like in like the metal genre, but they're not like that heavy, you know. But like the other bands that open for them are right,
yeah.
And so I'm like, holy shit! Like there's so many times that like people start mosh pits and everything, and it's like I get like I don't like to be around there because I don't want to accidentally get hit. But there was like in so many of them, when someone falls, like there's people there picking you up.
Yeah,
right. Even in like crazy death metal mosh pit where they're there to like, you know, I mean, like you're there, like you're in there, you could black eyes, like you don't go out there without getting hurt, right? Yeah. But even during all of that, one person falls on, the people around you pick them up, and you mean to tell me that all those people getting trampled on, no one fucking stopped and picked up anybody?
I saw a video. It was so fucking terrible. I did not listen to it with sound. I think I don't know when I saw it. I think it was last night when I was streaming or something. I don't think it was then. I don't know why I didn't have sound on. But I didn't listen to it with sound. Maybe there was no sound. I don't know. But it was at the concert. And someone's fucking having a seizure attack on the floor. Like fucking going... I don't know if he's like, hey, someone help recording, if he was saying that, or if he was just recording. But like no one did shit.
Right.
No one did shit around it, which is fucking insane.
Isn't that the weirdest thing?
So it's like either like if it was like heat stroke or if he was injected or if he did take a drug but like either way, he's on the fucking floor spazzing the fuck, and not like dancing spazzing out. Like people are fucking like literally like on top of him.
That's what I don't understand.
And then someone recorded that and it was like,
I just don't get that. It's like, dude, out of all the like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like, how do you not know?
Yeah.
And so, like, okay, so then I, like, went to the conspiracy theories, you know, that are, like, this conspiracy theories are far-fetched, right? Yeah. But I find them interesting to look at. So, and sometimes I'm like, well, there's times where I read certain conspiracy theories and, like, my first thought is, like, there's no fucking way. Like, that is so, like... That's such a crazy thought right now. But then at the same time, there's that small part of me is like, is it really fucking crazy? Like, there's so much shit in the world. How the hell am I going to know?
Exactly.
So someone was saying that, because of the whole Illuminati and all that shit, right? So someone was saying that, like, Travis Scott was all part of, like, this cult thing, right? And that this whole thing was, like, part of this, like, blood sacrifice to, like, keep going. Well, because they were saying, like, and that's what, when I read that thing I just commented on, they were saying, like, they did some blood sacrifice because you can't. They're like, then why the hell did, it's almost like nobody saw anything. Like, you mean to tell me that, like, all those people that were there seeing all these people, like, not one person, like, reached out to help? Like, you know what I mean? That's just a weird thing. Yeah. And that fact that, like, the security and the guards and the hundreds of probably other people that are required to host something like that, not one person, like, news travels fast, right? And one person would have seen people doing CPR, right? Mm-hmm. Like, at least one fucking person. And that person probably would have been like, oh shit, like something's going on down there. Would have ran to someone else. And the show would have been shut down. But you mean to tell me that, like, no one saw anything? Like, that's just crazy to me.
So someone, like, I saw that also because there was, like, a picture of, like, you know how the Astroworld thing has, like, the mouth open gate thing? So, like, it was the picture of that and, like, all the people. And then there was, like, a picture below that, and it was, like, another thing with, like, a mouth open. It was, like a I don't know if it was, like, I don't know what it was, but it was, like, a sacrifice kind of thing. It was, like, don't you see similarities? But I read the first comments, like, that's weak. 8 people. Right. You know what I mean? Like, if that was a thing, like, just fucking set something on fire and you'll kill a lot more people. It's like
they're saying, like, 300-400 people were injured.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? I mean, killed. Like, yeah, but
out of what? There was, like, what, 50,000 people?
50,000 people.
Exactly.
It just
8 out of, come on.
Maybe they plan on having more.
You could have COVID faster than that. Like, it's not good enough.
But it's like, I don't know. Maybe they were expecting more. It's just a strange thing.
Weak. Astroworld 2022, baby.
It's weird, dude.
Yeah, no.
Because there's time. Like, weird. I've seen concerts, like, not concerts in real life, but, like, videos, right? I've seen videos of, like, someone having a concert, some celebrities, and they have literally, like, stopped or commented on, like, a sign that they read that a fan is holding up.
Yeah, like, they
like, there was one that was, like, a fan was holding up a sign that says, like, help me, like, reveal the gender of my baby, like, some shit like that. Yeah. And so then they, like, literally stopped stopped singing, like, so they were mid-song and were able to read the fucking sign, stop it, right? So they were able to communicate that real quickly, and then do whatever. And you mean to tell me that him performing and everybody else is, and looking out at the audience, can't see shit enough to stop the show? Like, that's just fucking weird.
It is.
There's something that it's just. So those conspiracies or whatever, whatever it is, are not that far-fetched to me based off of, like, all, like, just if you look at the big picture. And it's just weird to me. I don't know. It just makes sense. That conspiracy theory makes sense to me.
It is really weird that, like seeing that video and things like that. Like, I don't want to, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. Like, it is really weird that... No, like, how long it took for shit to, like, actually get figured out.
How long? Because that happened at, like, they said something like 9 p.m. or whatever. I don't know what time.
It stopped, like, at 10:30 or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know, like an hour and a half. Yeah. Even 30 minutes is a long time. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure, like, 300 people getting injured, 8 people dying. I'm pretty sure there's, like, people... I don't know. There's obviously no people screaming if the people were on top of him while he's having a seizure. Yeah, but you would think, like, if someone was literally, like, getting trampled on or getting hurt next to me, like, people would start making a commotion, and then, like, everybody around them, like, there would just be commotion. Someone would notice. It just, I don't know. The whole audience itself seems weird.
But I want to hear fucking, what's his?
Travis Scott. Oh, I don't know.
I want to hear Travis Scott music. I forgot his, like, main song. It is weird.
I wonder if there's more videos of the festival. I'm intrigued to watch them.
Like, that one was fucking... Like, that one was hard to watch. It's like,
someone was saying, like, the videos that they saw, it was, like, unsettling.
Yeah, that one was fucking unsettling. The guy's like, he's literally dying on the floor. It's like, Travis Scott!
Someone was saying, like, the video that they saw of, like, he's still performing, and someone's like getting CPR or whatever, and they're like, dude, it was like weird to watch because it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just strange.
Yeah. Strange music.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It is.
I don't know if the whole Illuminati and like, but dude, there's people that do like witchcraft and shit out there, right? And I know like sometimes that just like sounds weird because I think like when you say that, like people already like some people would automatically assume like Harry Potter and that kind of shit. I don't think it's in that sense. I feel like maybe some people have a lot more like power to where when they really like have some sort of like whatever manifestation they want, whether it's good or evil, and like I don't know. I feel like that is out there and it's possible. I don't see. I'm not. It wouldn't be hard to believe some people like legit like selling their soul for success.
You know what I think? I think the reason. I think a big reason why no one gave a shit is like, okay, so me and one of my friends were talking about this because we were talking about like how because I was looking at like the very negative fact of how COVID could be not COVID itself, but like the processes of handling COVID with like schools and shit like that, like being out and like the whole year they didn't go to school, like all this stuff. How can it like really fuck like kids up with like their social thing? But when you think about it, it's like it is only 1 year, so it's like it's not that big of a deal. And like he was saying that and shit, which is like understandable. But where I think it actually affected people more is the older people, especially fucking here, because people are already so mentally fucked here. Badly, like I don't know what it is here. I don't know if it's because of how many people are on fucking prescribed medications, like a shit ton of people are on something prescribed, like almost everyone in this country is not even themselves because you're either taking shit that's for depression or shit that's for anxiety or shit that's for just like your hormones or anything, right? Like no one's even them fucking selves in this world. And it's like, we have more shootings, we have more people that just like don't give a shit. We have more people like all this stuff, and then I think like I don't know if Astroworld happened last year. I know it happened like it's not a new thing. It's been happening. It's a big event all the time. But I feel like with like COVID happening as well, people are like, especially, and I'm not gonna judge. Like I like a lot of Travis Scott's music. A big inspiration of Travis Scott was Kid Cudi, which I'm a big fan of. But like, I feel like a lot of, and I'm not even gonna say this about like Kid Cudi's fans. Like they're weird. Like I feel like people that, not all of them, I'm not gonna say that, but like I feel like with Travis Scott, with certain musicians, there's like a very particular crowd that listen to them. I would say one of them, another rapper is like the guy who fucking put a diamond in his head, and he got it stolen from him. It was like a $24 million diamond he engraved in his head. But like him, like there's certain rappers I feel like embellish a certain type of people that like are just so fucked, right? I don't know, like and like Kid Cudi is one of them. I'm gonna say that Kid Cudi is one of them for sure. The only thing nice about Kid Cudi, and if you go to his concert, they're always a bit more like it's mellow. It's not like Travis Scott's fucking hype. That's all fucking hype music, right? And a lot of these rappers are too. Luckily, I think honestly, if Kid Cudi was, I'm sure he would fucking face the same goddamn shit. But what I'm trying to get to is like you have all these people, fucking medications on their asses, plus I would imagine at least 50% were on drugs, whether that's like Molly or anything, like any kind of drug, whether it's any mind-altering thing. And that can go from marijuana to fucking anything, like PHP, whatever, like the most hardcore fucking thing that exists. PCP, not PHP. PHP is a programming code. PCP. So like something mind altering, right? With that, with fucking all this shit, and then especially with COVID, a lot of people went crazy because of that, because they had to stay home for a fucking bit and all this stuff. People went like, and I feel like it was like, no, this is my time. You can have your fucking seizure. You can go die. I've had enough of the fucking worrying about other fucking people. I'm here for the fucking concert, me to have fun. I feel like people just don't give a shit anymore. Not everyone, obviously, not everyone, but like the more and more people are starting to give less and less care of others. And I think that's like just the whole recipe of everything, of all that putting together. I feel like it's a new thing that's going to happen, is like things like that are going to happen and no one's really going to give a shit.
But what's weird is like when you go to a heavy metal show, a lot of like heavy metal music is like, not gonna say all of it, but like there's a lot of it that's like anger filled, and it fuels that like rage in you, and you do have those mosh pits where it gets bigger and bigger and people just fucking going crazy. And I'm pretty sure a lot of those people are on something too, you know.
I know.
But that's the thing,
with the EDM
is like
concerts too. EDM's huge.
But that's what doesn't make sense to me, is like even in those kind of concerts where there are mosh pits and people are just like throwing themselves, and there's like crowd surfers and just like all this crazy shit. And like they would still pick someone up though. Yeah. Like I've seen ones where like someone just posted, it's like, don't even compare heavy metal, because there was like a video of this guy in a wheelchair, and literally the mosh pit like separated so that someone could push him, so he could like all intensely, you know, so he can like feel what it's like to be in a mosh pit. During a show, they separated and gave a fuck about this one singular particular person. I've even seen where they have a person in a wheelchair crowd surf. So they're like pushing the whole wheelchair. You know what I mean? So it's like, but you mean to tell me, I don't know. It just, it is
a weird thing. Like, I don't want to like label, like, I'm not going to say like, oh, if it was just Drake, that wouldn't, like, I'm not saying like Travis Scott's music or whatever, you know, I like his music too. There's a lot of songs that I fucking like that are good from him. Like, I'm not saying that. It's just like, it's just weird. It's just weird seeing like the people.
They should do a toxicology report on all the people that have died.
That's the thing, because like from when I was talking,
what did they put something in the air? Was it an indoor or an outdoor concert?
It looked outdoor to me.
Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder if like they could put something in the air to like make people be very like, I don't know. I'm intrigued as to like what the energy and atmosphere and like how the people behaved and everything. Like if they were, you know what I mean? I'm just intrigued as to what that looked like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
I'm gonna Google the fuck out of that all night.
Yeah, I was like, because I was like, at first when I saw like 8 dead at Astroworld, I thought it was a shooting. That's like the first thing I was like, oh, fucking shooting, god damn it. But then like I saw them like crushed. I was like, oh, like a fucking stage thing fell. People got crushed. And then like the more I read up on it, I was like, oh, it's fucking this. And then I saw the whole like stabbing shit with needles.
But I wonder if like, if he was known to get people to like, you know, rush to stage.
He was, because this is the first, people have been trampled at his concerts before.
Right. So I wonder if the 8 people that died were the ones that were up against a fence. I'm guessing it was that, because someone made a comment of, this is why I told, I don't know, like they mentioned names. This is why I told this person, don't stand, like don't have them be up front. I'm wondering now, thinking about it, is if those people that died, those 8 people must have been like on the fence, you know, the front one. And if people are running to get to whatever, if there's people running all around you, you can't physically stop to pick somebody up, because there's just like, they're running and you're getting pushed. At that point, you're literally just getting pushed up front. Even if you want to fucking stop, you can't. And so then if they're just pushing the people at the very front, like people around them could try to like get them to stop, but you're having 50,000 other people pushing up against you. Like you're at that point, you can barely save yourself. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if kind of like, if that's what happened.
It could have been, you know. But like from what, like the guy that like that video, that certain video, like it was just like, there was no pushing involved. Like they were there. Like they were just like dancing and like no physical movement of back to back, at least from that one video. Obviously,
that's why I'm wondering. Like I'm gonna Google some shit just to see if I can find like other videos that people have posted, because that's like the whole like running and stuff would be the only logical thing in my head as to what would happen. But it still doesn't answer the whole if people are running and getting fucking killed in the front, right? Like if those 8 people died, I'm guessing if someone literally died right in front of you and fell, like there would be something happen. Travis Scott is on the stage. I'm guessing the fence is pretty close to his eyesight. That you would notice that and not keep playing for another hour and a half. Yeah. So there's still certain things I'm like, that still doesn't make any sense.
There's a lot of weird things, that's for sure. Because like there was like one that like they like died of cardiac arrest going to the hospital. So right. It's like, but like why would you die of cardiac arrest if you were trampled? Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Weird.
So it's just, I don't know.
They should really do a toxicology report or some shit.
Yeah. It's funny because I was telling Luis. That's the friend I've been talking about a little time. So me and Luis were talking, and I was like, you remember when I was telling like Decker, like the Tim Heidecker, and like, so he has this like that show on cinema at the cinema, and so he's like a rock EDM guy, like as Tim Heidecker,
right?
And he has a festival every year, and like 31 people died at his festival, and like he gets like acquitted of all charges, like from a bullshit statement, like, and he made like a whole 7-hour like court case for this. It was like super funny, but it's just like one of those things like, oh, that's fucking hilarious, and it's like, oh, that actually fucking happened. Right. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So yeah, I don't know. That's
weird that like his other shows, like some people have been trampled on.
Yeah, but it's like a hype because like, and then like so this is the thing I want to say that Dad said. So he's like is because like just idiots. And I was like, okay. And then he's like you saw like the Dino Medellin concert, how many people there? It's like a huge concert, like a stadium. Right. You know, it's Dino Medellin. I was like, that's not the same thing. You're comparing a fucking mellow guy, you know, to Travis Scott. Like Travis Scott's fucking Woodstock. How many people died at Woodstock? You know what I mean? So it's like,
did people die at Woodstock?
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure a lot of people did.
You think so?
I feel like not like a lot, but
I wonder if you can Google which festival has killed the most people. I'm wondering if there was a bad batch of drugs that they picked up from there, a bad batch of whatever, you know, because that shit happens. Was there fentanyl or whatever was in it? Am I supposed to just talk now?
No, sorry. So 2 people died. That was just drug overdoses. That's fine. And then one got ran over by a tractor.
How many on Woodstock?
At Woodstock, yeah.
Only 2 people died in the 50 years. Total. In the 50 years.
Well, Woodstock only happened once, but that's impressive because that's only 3
Woodstock
people.
Only happened one time.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
It happened like once recently, but it was like a bullshit dumb one. Woodstock, like with like the Woodstock was like in 1960 whatever, 1970, and it happened only once. But I think there was like at least 100,000 people out there. But I guess no one fucking died there. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck Travis Scott, I guess. Fuck his fans. They don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking at other festival tragedies real quick.
Like I would imagine like EDM ones would be crazy because yeah, I don't know. It's weird. That's really weird. But one thing's known. There was a top news article that pregnant Kylie Jenner did not get hurt. So
why the fuck would she get hurt?
I don't fucking know. That was one of the things.
Like there's other concerts like, okay, that says like the Indiana State Fair because the stage collapsed, right? Yeah, or like there's like a ship one and there was a fucking fire, and there was another one where a guy fell off of like 7 stories, but like landed on 2 people and one of them died, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's just fucking weird. Like I don't know. I guess like, yeah, the weirdest thing is the whole, like, I understand that getting trampled to death, like, it's not like I understand it. I get that it can happen, especially if you maybe sold more tickets than like the place could hold. If you're wanting to get, and I can see them doing that because like you went 2 years without touring or having stuff. So it's like, I'm trying to make some extra money, because I went 2 years without it.
But even then, he released Nom during the fucking time, I believe.
It just, to me, it's like, again, still the one thing that's not explainable is the fact that it's almost like nobody around them was noticing anything because shit still kept going. Like, you're just not going to, it's like you're almost just like ignoring it,
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
So, yeah, whatever.
Rest in peace to the 8 people.
One of them was 14 years old, man. It's sad.
Well, there was another video. It's like this is why some people shouldn't be parents. There was like some parents with a fucking 5-year-old. A 5-year-old, and they're like holding like the 5-year-old like that.
I wouldn't. Even if it was like a chill concert, right? The only way I would bring Amelia to a concert is if it was the kind of chill concert to where everyone's sitting in chairs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. To where it's just like a outdoor, whatever it is. Like you're just sitting in chairs. It's like a chill concert.
If there's any movement, standing or anything like that, no.
I wouldn't take my kid. One, that's terrifying because there's so many people around you. And like I said, even in concerts where it's like you don't want to be part of the mosh pit or anything, dude.
That can happen right there.
The
you
more
can be the epicenter of it.
Yeah, and the more people are getting closer, like you can only go so much because there's other people next to you.
And they were like pretty, like they weren't. I don't want to say they were like close to stage, but like they were like if you're like all the way in the back and you're just like if it's an outside concert and like you're on a picnic fucking thing, you chill because there's all like you can do that those types of. If you're doing that, like fine, whatever, but like you're like they're in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
I'd made those.
I couldn't. It's fucking weird.
That's child abuse, in my opinion.
Because you go to a concert like that and it's like so loud and everything. It's like that would just be. I don't know. I feel like that would be miserable. I don't fucking know.
It's just probably dumb fucking like 23-year-olds that got knocked up young because they're fucking sluts and whores or whatever. And just whatever. You goddamn whore. I don't know. It's just fucking annoying. People are dumb.
Speaking of dead people.
The
mall. Are we talking about the mall?
Can we do one more thing? I just read this before you got here. Did you see at the movie Alec Baldwin was shooting? Did you see what happened at the set like today?
No.
So they were closing up the production, right? And one of the I forgot his name, but he was like I think he was like a sound guy or something. He was like helping closing out and he got bit by a fucking brown recluse, and they might have to amputate his fucking arm.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah, they're saying like this fucking set's cursed. Rust.
I guess, and I'm gonna have to check this just to make sure, but I did read this a while ago. Poltergeist, that movie Poltergeist.
Sorry. Yeah.
I think every single person that was part of that or in that cast or whatever died mysteriously. Really? It was, I don't know if it was that movie or what, but it was a horror type, a scary type of movie. Yeah. Where it's like all the cast died. Not like the same day, but but they all died. Yeah. And so some people who the fuck knows, dude? What if their set is on some like sacred Indian, what used to be burial ground or some shit? I'm not... that's not hard to believe either. Yeah. That's weird. That's weird,
man. Anyways.
Do you want to hear a bad Alec Baldwin joke that I heard from a comedian?
Say the Alec Baldwin joke and then say the thing that you want to say in my room. And I told you to not say
okay. Yet. That's going to be kind of dumb. But the joke. What was it? Okay, hold on. Okay, so this guy, he was all like... So he's like, recently my friend got... what is it when you get the operation where you can't have kids? It was like I just had it and it just left my head.
I was gonna say testosterone, but it's not. What? A vasectomy.
Vasectomy, okay. Yeah. Dude, I had it and it was gone.
I know, me too.
All right, so he's like, so recently my friend went and got a vasectomy, right? And he's all like being with his wife or whatever, and she fucking gets pregnant. And he's all like, man. He's like, and this whole time my friend thought he was shooting blanks, and he went ahead and put one right in her stomach. And I told him, like, what are you, Alec Baldwin or something? I was like, that is fucked up. Yeah. Like, that just happened. Well, it's a fucked up joke.
I think it's good.
Oh, you want to hear my, where I was like, I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
In your room. Okay. Because we're talking about Kanye.
Yeah.
Or we were talking about somebody like that. And... I remember I just recently read a thing where it's like obviously Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are, divorce, are in the process of a divorce. And people have been spotting Kim Kardashian with the Pete Townsend guy or whatever that's on SNL. Pete Davidson, that's on SNL, right? And PDA and shit. So they're obviously hooking up.
Yeah.
And then it said Pete's ex-girlfriend comments on something, and his ex-girlfriend was the one that played in Underworld, Kate Beckinsale.
Who's? Pete Davidson?
Pete Davidson.
He was with Kate Beckinsale too.
He was with Kate Beckinsale. How does
he get all these
That's
people?
what I'm saying. That's where I was gonna go with, because wasn't he with Ariana Grande? So and then I look at him with his bleach blonde, fucked up looking hair, and I'm like, you are a ugly dude. Like he's not an attractive guy at all. Mm-mm. Like you are this ugly in the spotlight. Like usually, like you can be ugly from wherever the fuck you came from, and usually you spend some time in Hollywood and you're looking good, right?
Yeah.
And like Christina Aguilera, you could tell, like she is naturally pretty. She is, but you can tell that if she continued living the bad childhood that she lived, eventually that hardship of life could have easily turned her into like a crack whore looking person.
Yeah.
That's just, I'm not trying to be rude. You could just tell that's where you could have gone. Same with Britney Spears. Mm-hmm. Brittany Murphy. Like, there's certain people I'm like, I could tell what you, like any of them. Beyonce, anybody. I'm like, you could be, you would have been ugly.
Everyone.
He's fucking ugly.
Yeah.
And he's with Kate Beckinsale and Ariana Grande and freaking now Kim Kardashian. I'm sorry, I'm not saying Kim Kardashian's this like epitome of this whatever, but it's like, dude, I'm pretty sure you could get any dude because you're Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, why are you getting with that guy? Same with Kate Beckinsale.
It's very strange that he gets like
all these good looking chicks.
Yeah. Like, and it's like fine, whatever, like. But I don't know. It is very strange because it's not like really for his money. Like he makes good money, but
they make more.
They make a lot more.
They make a lot more money.
Like SNL pays you. He does pretty good on stand up or whatever, but he does not And then he's young.
Sold his soul to the devil.
He's young. He's like 20. He's probably my age. He's probably a little bit older than me or something. I don't know exactly how old he is. But
we're gonna find out.
He must have like a really good fucking personality or something.
That's it.
It's got to be like it's very weird. I saw that. I thought it was fake, and I didn't really look into it.
Dude, I saw that, and I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, I was kind of pissed. He's 27.
Yeah, he's literally my age.
Like he's fucking ugly. He's ugly. To me, he's ugly.
He's funny. I think he's funny. I think he's pretty good, but.
Okay, I'm gonna see his list of girlfriends. Let's see who he's got. Okay.
I think Ariana Grande was like. I think it's just those three, really.
He was with this girl named Cassie David, Kate Beckinsale, whatever. But they're all like pretty girls.
Yeah.
Like not one ugly chick. Not one ugly chick.
But let's be real. How much times do you fucking see that just out in public? You see these fucking 10s walking around with these fucking scum.
Like, look at that.
I know, but you see that at the same time.
Not this much of an advantage. No.
You do. Like, for fucking typical people, yeah, you see it. Like, a hot-ass chick, and then she's with this scum.
Like, how the hell did he get with both of these girls?
The one that, it's like, fine, Ariana Grande, whatever.
Kate Beckinsale, I don't understand.
Old.
She's older.
She's like fucking 40.
And that's not even the point, though. But it's like, she's a classy-looking chick.
That happens here, too, though. I see it all the time.
She could fucking get with anybody. Why the hell him?
I asked that question a lot of
Dude, how am I going to... How am I going to get this information? Let's see how old Kate Beckinsale is.
She's like 40. She's got to be in her 40s. There's no way she's not in her 40s.
48.
Close to 50.
She's 48.
Okay, yeah.
She doesn't look 48.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, but she must not have been with him for very long.
It wasn't long. I remember that. It wasn't very long. It was like a weird thing.
Like, that was her ex-husband.
But look, Ariana Grande was with Mac Miller. That guy's fucking ugly.
Maybe she just has shitty taste.
He was an ugly guy. He was
Maybe she just has
shitty
guy. Maybe all these women have insecurities as one of their problems.
I don't fucking know what it is, but it happens all the time. You fucking walk around and you see these fucking hot ass chicks with these just like, it's like, what? And then I ask myself, how am I fucking single? You know what I mean?
Maybe if you bleach your hair.
Good.
Damn. Okay. Speaking of shooting your shot, the guy that got shot.
What guy got shot?
At the Boise Mall.
Oh.
I'm trying to like transition these between the things. That's why I was like, the joke, and now it's like, how am I gonna transition to the guy that was shot?
Someone stole fucking the jewelry off of the body.
Fucking weird. Yeah. Who does that? Who steals things? But then maybe it was like in a state of panic.
What? No, she's had like multiple robberies and stuff. Like
isn't she spending time in jail?
I'm sure she is.
Is it a federal crime to steal things off of a dead body and fucking with evidence? Because she was technically fucking with evidence.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Putting her fingerprints everywhere.
It was like those 2 TikTok girls that stole off Snapchatted stealing off the dead body. Remember that?
No.
So there's a TikTok story of these 2 girls. One was like 16, one was 17 or some shit like that. And they just found like a random dead body. The guy hung himself like in the forest. Like, no, I think he jumped off the bridge but hung himself or whatever. He hung himself. Did he hang himself? He did hang himself. But he was dead like for like a couple days. And instead of like reporting the body, like they took his shit. And they Snapchatted it, and then people, like, one of their friends was like, then she was the one who reported it. She's like, hey, my friends just fucking stole shit from this dead guy. There's a dead guy. And then they made a TikTok of, like, when we saw a dead body today. And it was, like, a very big TikTok. I'm sure I don't know. I
don't think I saw it.
It was that one song, like, you won't know the song, but whatever. They made a TikTok of like, oh, like the day we saw a dead body, it was just like, it's like a transition song and the song, whatever. And then they were fucking arrested for stealing.
What I want to know is like, how fucked up was your childhood, and what kind of shit were you exposed to traumatically that when you are on a walk, or I don't give a fuck what you were doing, but to where you see a dead body and the first thought that comes to your mind is, I'm gonna steal his shit, versus like how a normal person would react would be like, how I would react was, first of all, I would fucking freak out because that's something I'm not expecting to fucking see. And I would literally either like freeze in place of panic, and it might take me a while to actually call the cops because I feel like I would get so scared that I would not even know what to do, or I would fucking run the fuck away. But I would I would call the cops. You know what I mean? My first thought would not even be to even fucking be close to it.
And it's like
I'd be too scared to even fucking walk up next to it.
And the thing is, it's like, it's not like they're like older where like they're in financial trouble or something like that. It's
they're
like
16. That's what I'm saying. Like what kind of shit were they exposed to?
I don't know, but
like, I mean, wouldn't you freak the fuck out if you just saw a dead body?
I don't think I would freak the fuck out. I'd be like, fuck.
I feel like that would.
I don't think I would.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
I've seen a cadaver, but not like a dead body. Because it's like, the thing is, there's no reason to freak out.
This is the thing. It's an uncomfortable.
Like if I saw someone getting killed, different story. Cause
no,
like,
I get that. It's like it's.
Like it would be free. I'm like, holy fuck! Like, what the fuck is like? Why?
I saw a dead body one time, and it was her dad's grandma.
Yeah.
And it was like during like you go up to the coffin and it's open and you do your last whatever, like the day before the funeral. I knew this person. Like this person was someone I knew, someone I talked to. Like literally it took so much of me to comfortably walk up to that, because to me it's fucking unsettling and uncomfortable to literally see somebody and know that like that person's not living, and you're literally just like looking at this like person that's not a person.
But the thing is, I think that's a different context. I do think that's strange when people do the open casket stuff. I think that's kind of
but it's thing. Like I went into it knowing, like I knew, like, hey, I'm going to see this is what it's gonna be, so I came in prepared, and it was still unsettling. If I saw a dead body like on the ground in the fucking river or hanging whatever way, like it doesn't have to be mutilated or bloody or anything, just a laying body, and I was not prepared for that, I would freak the fuck out.
Well, you freak the fuck out if you saw like a dot on the ceiling because you thought it was a fucking daddy long leg that
damn straight
destroy your fucking life.
I know. It would be unsettling.
You're a different breed though. Like it would be unsettling. I'm not saying like like it's a dead body. I'd be like,
could you like walk past it
and not do anything about it? Or
no. Like let's say there's a fucking dead body across the way or hanging, and you like called the cops, but like you really need to get past it to the other side.
I didn't really go.
But like no, like not to leave, but like let's say like your other friends are across, like you have to get across
why
there.
Wouldn't
I fucking couldn't.
Like I wouldn't step over the dead body and like disrespect the fuck out of him.
No,
like,
I couldn't. I think my fear is that it would just grab me. Not grab me, that it would have that postpartum twitch, you know, because dead bodies will twitch even after they're dead.
It's like a zombie.
If it doesn't even have to do that, but if it was laying or whatever and I'm looking at it and it just fucking twitched, any of it?
Well, I know you would. I would die right. I would jump too.
I would.
Like if there was just a dead fucking body hanging, and like, I would freak out too.
I feel like just the level of a scared person that I am, and you know how bad it is because you know me.
You think the clouds are gonna fall?
Oh, right. That's what fog is, and that's why I'm scared of fog. If I saw a dead body twitch, I feel like I would get so scared that I would either externally scream louder and longer than I ever have in my life, or inside my head that I would scream to where no sound could come out. That I feel like that would be the last straw to make me seriously psychotic. Like I feel like I would never talk again. You know how some people get so traumatized they just go mute?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that would happen I seriously feel like because I'm such a scared of everything person that something major would, like, shift inside of me because of the panic. I would literally feel like I would have a heart attack from, like, the shock.
I can see that happening.
Right?
Like, yeah.
Like, if I woke up and I saw a fucking tarantula on me, you know I would die right then and there.
Yeah, you would.
You know, people are like, I'm so scared I would die. No, I would legit fucking die. I would have an aneurysm. Something would explode inside of my body because I feel like I could never live again.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, I would never be able to leave my house. Like, talking about it scares me. Me seeing it on TV scares me.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like I saw some kind of documentary. It was about
I'm different.
I saw some documentary about somebody being missing somewhere. I don't fucking know. And they showed this like, you know, just like a little clip. It must have been like it was probably a reenactment, but it was just saying how like all these people would pass by this fucking park and not one person saw the dead body hanging up, you know, up high. So then they thought it was like someone actually put it there later on, whatever it is, but it was literally just like a picture or a reenactment video. It's all like all grayish, darkish. And you just see this like just a mass hanging, right? So like it's like very graphic. When I saw that, for a while, I was too scared to look up at trees.
Jesus Christ.
For the fear that I would see that and then I would panic.
Jesus Christ.
Right? Like I feel like there's something mentally wrong with me.
That's so like, I don't know. It's just a...
Wish I like had like a carefree, unfeared life like you. Because if I had it like you, where I was not scared of a lot of things, I would be fucking invincible. I feel like I could. I don't know, but I feel like so many of my fears like hold me back from everything. From everything.
I don't know. Maybe.
Like, I'm scared of fucking... Like, I don't even ever want to visit Arizona or Australia or anything because I know that they have bigger spiders and they have tarantulas.
Well, yeah,
I don't want to go on certain hikes to places, even though, like, I don't really like hikes in the first place. So that's one. Yeah, but if it was, like, a group of... Like, we went. Like, I don't mind it when it's, like, a group of friends. You know what I mean? If I'm doing it in, like, I want to see this particular thing and take pictures of it, whatever. It's a lot easier for me to deal with than like, hey, let's go on a hike to work out. Like, no, if you put that in my head, like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, if I'm going to see something pretty, like, yeah, I'll go. And I would never do that in certain places that have a hot climate because I'm fucking scared there's going to be a tarantula. And then I would like literally run back. I do panic because I went walking with Mom and Amelia when we were in Twin. It was at the Centennial or whatever. We went down the other trail and Amelia was like 2. And I don't know. I think Amelia was holding my mom's hand or I was holding... I don't fucking know. Oh, no. Mom was holding Amelia's hand. And I saw my mom was like... No. Okay, let me go back. I was holding Amelia's hand.
Okay.
And Mom was like, watch out, there's a snake. And it was just like a water snake, right? So it's not like a fucking rattlesnake or anything. I literally swooshed and picked up Amelia. I ran so fast... I left mom behind. Like, she could have been eaten by a grizzly bear. Like, at that moment, I didn't give a fuck who was around me.
Yeah.
Like, if Amelia wasn't holding my hand, bitch, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like, I just ran. Like, I was goddamn Forrest Gump. I would have kept running and running and running. There's a problem with me.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong, I don't like snakes. I don't like bugs. I don't like that. Like, I'm not like scared of them, but I fucking just don't like them at all, right? But like a dead body, like the only thing that I would be scared of is like, yeah, like if it was like a recent thing, like if it was like a murder kind of thing. But I would be more just like disgusted, and most likely because of the smell. Think of the smell, you bitch.
The smell.
You know what that? You know? Did you get that reference?
No.
I'm gonna cut you up in little pieces and put you in a box. You have a box full of skins? No, D. Think of the smell. Think of the smells, you bitch.
But of what?
It's
tell me, but what episode was that? What was going on?
They were trying to get pills, and they were like wanted her to like get pills, but she like is kind of normal. But then he says that, and then they get like the pills that they wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's like, think of the smell, you bitch. Think of the smell, you bitch.
I could see it.
But yeah, that's just the smell. That's like the only thing that would like be bothersome. But other than that, it's like
I don't know.
Like it's what it is.
I used to get scared. Like, it's not like I didn't do it, but like I used to get scared going kayaking down in Centennial because, you know, there's lots of times where they find a dead body down there because people jump off the fucking bridge. I'm like, what if I'm just like, you know, rowing and I feel something or I see a body floating and I'm stuck in fucking water, dude.
Yeah.
And me panicking if I were to fall in that water where that dead body is shared.
You make it worse. That's the thing.
I would right there drown.
The things that you do, you just make it worse.
I know, because of my reaction. Yeah. I react very badly.
How bad it is I don't even want to say it.
What?
I don't even want to say it, but let me just mute it so you can't hear, right? You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear, like, through actual...
I can't hear you right here.
Okay. She literally got scared because I said spaghettis are worms. All right.
Can you tell me what you said?
No.
Because I don't want to fucking watch this.
Snitch is glove.
I mean, I'll watch it.
No,
but
I don't want to say it because I remember when I said it once, you like got mad at me. Again.
Oh, because the worms and the the worms and spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's how bad it is.
I know.
Spaghetti. It's fucking. It's literally.
Gliste.
It's literally just fucking carbs, and you think that it's goddamn worms. One, they don't even look the same. Spaghetti's thin as fuck. That's how bad it is. Like, what the fuck?
I know. I am a different breed, man.
So yeah, why did we talk? Oh, because the TikTok girls and the Boise person.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's fucking. I think a lot less people give a shit.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I think a lot of people with COVID and stuff, there's a lot of people that were affected in a way that it's difficult for them to socialize even more now. You know what I mean? And some people have gotten into that non-caring attitude. And then obviously with this whole like, I vaccinated, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that was probably an issue just because it's like you're in a concert with 50,000. Like, you went to a concert with 50,000 people. I don't think you give two fucks, you know, because you're like obviously not adhering to 6 feet. But there's just been a lot of like separation and hatred and everything else. But a lot of times when you go to like a concert or when you go to a festival or when you go to like of that, you have a mutual like. That's why so many people, they like the environment that concerts bring and festivals and shit like that, because you are there among people that share this one particular interest with you. So it almost feels like this like unifying thing. There's people that go to a festival, like, you know, when they do the EDC festivals in Las Vegas or whatever. Like, there's people that are like, I go to this festival all the fucking time, you know, because it's like, I like the way it feels. Like, there's love and there's support and whatever. And I get festivals are different and how I've never listened to his music. I've never seen his concerts. I don't know how he like does it. But usually in like those kinds of places, it's like, yeah, you do have this mutual interest and you have this mutual like belonging thing. So yeah, even though there are some people that have that kind of feeling, like I don't give a fuck about anybody else, I guarantee there's a lot more people that are like more caring than those other ones. And then to me, that fact that it's like, you can't tell me that like not any of those people were caring. And I'm not, and maybe the media is putting in a way that it's like, makes you feel like that's what it is, but we don't know because we weren't there, so I don't fucking know. But when you show, you know,
the only thing I know about it is like one shitty article on Snapchat I read, like quarter read, the one video that I saw, and then a little bit when I talked to Luis. Other than that, I have no idea.
Right, and I haven't either, and I've never even seen any videos. But when you tell me about that one particular video that you saw, like, that's just weird to me.
Yeah.
You know,
it's weird.
And so it's like, I don't fucking know. I just, I don't know. Even like when I've gone to concerts and there are the mosh pits, and it's not like even like a genre of music I listen to. So obviously I'm there and I don't have that like, oh, I give a, like, not that I don't give a shit, but it's like, even though I'm there and I'm not like super into whatever the hell is playing, I know that like, I don't know, just looking around and you see all these people and they're just like, all singing the songs and into it. It's like, I don't know, it just is like a cool feeling, you know? And I don't know, I just don't see how like you could just not give a fuck about what's going on around you. To where I believe the conspiracy theories sometimes. I don't know, to me it's always like, that's just suspicious. And when there's suspicious things, I'm like, what the hell is the actual like backstory? And so I can't let that shit go sometimes. And I like to Google it and like get almost obsessive with it until I get something that like, okay, I can like because like if my brain can't accept it and my brain's like questioning, I don't fucking like that. It's not like I'll lose sleep over it. Eventually I like won't give a fuck about it, you know, because it's like, whatever, I don't like, I'm accepting it and that's what it is. But like for right now, because it's so new, I'm like, dude, I gotta know more shit about it. Yeah. It's just weird to me. Like the Alec Baldwin set thing that you were just telling me. Like, it's fucking weird. You best believe I'm going to be looking into that.
There's nothing like...
Well, I mean, like, I'm going to be watching to see if, like, something else happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just, like, now it's intriguing. Even more. To me.
You just... Yeah. I don't think that's intriguing. It's just like, I just want to know.
No, Pete getting all those.
That's intriguing.
That's fucking intriguing. You know, I'm going to be researching that shit. What the hell does he have?
He lives with his mom.
Dude, that's you. He's fucking you.
But he has like a dope thing in his mom's house, like his basement. But he lives with his mom.
Now I have to decide whether to like spend my evening researching the fucking Pete or Astroworld.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yesterday, like, because I'm obviously don't watch TikTok anymore or anything. But yesterday I got on this, like, it was like a podcast about that conspiracy theory with the whole blood sacrifices thing, right? Yeah. And then I fell asleep. Like, I fell asleep. I didn't even fucking finish it. But when I woke up at like 5 a.m, the podcast was still playing, but it was like a whole nother one. But I'm like, wow, like 17 episodes in. I'm like, it's kind of pretty interesting. And put me to sleep, but it's kind of cool. Because it makes me like, because like sometimes you'll fall asleep to shit like that. Like because I'll wake up and I'll hear people talking.
I listen to podcasts.
But I'm like, and I've never understood it. So I usually have like Amelia's Lullaby playing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck, dude. Like actually like listening to a podcast is soothing to fall asleep to.
Yeah, it is.
Like hearing people talking.
I listen to fucking Tim Dillon. He's like super aggressive, so I don't know how to fall asleep to him, but it's pretty funny.
Remember when we used to listen to ASMR?
Yeah.
Did I still sometimes go into that?
I will too. Sometimes, yeah.
I like it.
I sometimes will.
That shit's still like soothing. Has anyone been able to trigger your ASMR in real life?
It's skin scratching.
Like people scratching your skin, or people like what?
Well, yeah, that.
That's like the only thing that triggers you?
That's all I ever watch is like just like. It's always just scratching. The voice shit's.
I don't like the voice things. The whispering shit doesn't do it for me. But what does it for me is those tapping things.
Tapping's too annoying to me. It's the scratching.
To me, it's tapping, and to me, the only thing that's ever really been like this is like weird, but like kids will trigger it. Like watching Amelia, like sometimes I let her like go through my jewelry. Yeah. And if I'm really like just like if I'm not busy doing shit, like if I'm just like focusing on it, just I don't know, maybe just the way that kids like pick up things and really like look at things and spend it. They're not like adults where they just go through it quickly. That like will sometimes to where I'm like, oh my god, it's so fucking relaxing.
With a pencil? Because
but
it's scratchy again. So
right. Turning pages in a book, but it has to be my peripheral vision. Like if it's like if I'm like focused on something, but I can hear it right here, like that shit.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah,
dude, I want to fucking pass out to it.
If I'm listening to I'm like sleeping, right, like trying to go to sleep, but it's just like scratching sounds, and then they start tapping. I just want to fucking take my phone and bash it against the wall. One
time there was a smell that fucking triggered it.
Pita, burek,
no,
sirnica, cevape,
mantie. I'm just kidding, but like when I was working at Solo Cup, and I had to train people like to pack things. Usually I like train people and doesn't like do anything. I'm like, whatever, it's fucking annoying. But this girl came in and she was packing, but she had this perfume on. And like the movement of the hand, because I'm just watching the hands packing, right? I'm not like staring at your face. I'm just watching to make sure you're doing it right. So like I'm watching the hands packing, but like all the mixture also of whatever the perfume was. I'd be hoping every fucking day that she would come in just so I could train. Like I would have trained that bitch for 3 years. Just so I can.
That's weird.
Sit there and I like my eyes sometimes almost do things in that one episode.
The last episode.
The gypsy thing, because I'm like when it hits to where it's like my whole body goes to relax one, but I'm standing, which is the fucking worst. Because I'm like want to like fall asleep, but I have to stay awake, so my eyes do this whole like. So I'm probably training her going like this. In the pocket. They probably felt bad. I probably like was just like. Dude, this person's gonna train you. Like, don't pay attention to her eyeballs.
It's like a last
equal opportunity.
Yeah, equal opportunity. Yeah.
Dude, we always like. I'm glad that we kind of discussed what we were gonna talk about in the show. See, it makes it easier to transition because then I know. Okay. Instead of being like that.
We should do a fucking episode, and then we should go. The whole time. Can we?
Put it on a loop.
Yeah. No, not a loop. Just actually do it.
Just for an hour? Okay. I'm down. How long have you been talking?
Hour and 43.
Shut the fuck up. How much?
Hour and 7.
Already?
Yeah. I hate when you go, shut the fuck up. You always do it for the stupidest things.
That's dumb. Oh, we're going to talk about the time change.
Fucking dumb.
Dude, okay, I'm not going to talk about the States, but, and like you have like a weird schedule anyways, because you fucking sleep for 17 hours. But, because the time change happened, obviously, fucking Sunday at 2 a.m, which is stupid. I just assume Saturday is the fucking time change.
Yeah.
It's like Sunday, 2 a.m, like who the fuck came up with that?
It's dumb.
Like, first of all, whatever. So, that day, Sunday, I literally wake up at like 4:30 or 5 a.m, wide the fuck awake. Like just wide awake, and I'm pissed 'cause I went to bed at like midnight. Anyways. But the day gets started at like, I don't know, 6:37 a.m. Dude. Got up, went to the gym, went to the fucking grocery store, made breakfast, cleaned up a fucking broken mirror in a mess because Amelia and Henry, who she plays with, were throwing probably a stuffed animal, broke a fucking mirror, broke Lego sets accidentally, but like had to clean up that. Like, put together a fucking loft bed. Like, and then I look at the time, it's fucking 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the loft bed, it took until 4, but all the other shit, like, and I'm like, how the fuck did I accomplish everything and it's only 2 in the afternoon? And it's not like I'm like complaining about the day, but usually the first day, like, so that's Sunday on this fall back one, it feels like the day's never ending. Like it just feels like I've did so much more in that one day.
Yeah.
Like 1 hour is going to give me that much more time to do shit. But then the spring one where you lose the hour, I wake up, I brush my teeth and it's like midnight. I'm like, what the fuck?
So yesterday, like I'm driving home and I'm like, it's dark. I'm like, oh fuck, like it's probably like 8 or something, but it's like it was barely like 6:30, and it's dark. I think that's what it is. It's just like because what it does is it makes you go to sleep earlier because it's darker for a longer time.
True.
So you're like, oh, whatever. And
I mean, like yesterday, dude. Yesterday I fell asleep at 9:30.
Yeah.
9, and I told myself because I was like, okay, I'm gonna be on my phone till 10, and then I'm gonna I'll give myself till 10, and like at the time it was like 9:20 or some shit. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it till 10, and then I'm gonna like read my book or crochet or something because I have to get some shit done. Dude, it wasn't even like 9:45 and I was asleep. Like 9:40 was like the last fucking time because I looked because I felt like I was watching something forever, and I looked. I was like, oh, okay, like I still got 20 more minutes, and then I wake up. It's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell happened?
It's weird. Yeah, I didn't know Arizona didn't do it.
I wonder why some people. I think I heard something like the reason why they do it is like for harvesting and shit.
It's from farming, some shit. Like
right,
that.
But it's like that makes sense. To have like earlier daytime, because now when I leave with her to school, it's bright as fuck outside versus it being like dark still. So I understand that, but then how come like certain places don't do it? You know what I mean? Is it just not affected the same because like they're in a different, I don't fucking know, different climate?
Conspiracy.
Dude, I wonder if Travis Scott has anything to do with it.
The time change.
Dude, I worked out my legs.
Yeah.
At the gym. I can barely fucking walk. Like this morning when I went to the bathroom to take a shit, I had to get up.
Yeah.
I had to sit down and get up. I want to fucking cut my legs off.
Should. Get bit by a brown recluse at the rest.
If I had to cut my legs off, I'd blame Travis Scott.
It's a good feeling though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I said?
Yeah, it's a good feeling with my legs working out.
I'm so surprised. That's it, really.
Yeah.
It's nothing else.
What? For the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's
take a shower.
Dying.
I guess. I'll take a shower. Ooh! Okay, anything else? Or like, are we done? Because it's now awkward as fuck.
I know. I was just waiting to see how long it would take.
I think come on.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining
Peace
on episode
out.
42 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. Again, hit the subscribe button, hit the follows button, rate us on Apple Music.
Don't rape us.
Don't rape us, but rate us. And that's pretty much it. Oh, did you see, because you're wearing Strangers things, this is season 4?
Season 3.
Season 4.
Okay.
I don't watch it, but...
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yep. Other than that, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in, and we will see you retards later.
Peace out, A-Town.
See you retards.
Do you need help?
No, you move that. You move the sign.
So? It wasn't me. Saw me kissing in the corner. Wasn't me. In the shower. Wasn't me. Touching my... I'm gonna fucking kill you. And then I'm gonna rob you of the things that you don't have. Are you joking or are you joking?
I'm joking.
Cool, bye.